Concannon is the Executive Director of Project Blueprint. He's also the founder of the Institute for Justice and Democracy in Haiti. He joins us now from Oregon. Brian, thank you so much indeed for joining us. I remember a couple of years ago you were on one of the Newsmakers programs on this network, and I spoke to you extensively about your experience of working in Haiti. It's clear you know the country very well, and therefore the question to you is, are you actually shocked at what's happened?
I'm shocked at what has happened in the sense that a president has been assassinated. As you know well, Haiti has suffered all types of violence in the recent years, but there hasn't been an assassination of a president in over a century. So that's shocking to me. It's shocking to Haitians, even people who are very strong opponents to President Moise are shocked by this and very fearful that things could get much, much worse.
Who would want Moise dead?
That's part of the problem in figuring out who did this, is that there are a lot of people with motivations to do that. And that includes some of his political opponents. It includes people within his own political party where there's been infighting. He was involved in money laundering and corruption. And so people that are also involved in those activities may have had a motive. His government has been linked to gangs, and the gangs have become increasingly powerful in Haiti, often doing the government's work, but sometimes they will turn on the government.
But you're clearly indicating, are you not, that he himself was responsible for the growing insecurity in Haiti?
President Moise has been dismantling Haiti's democracy fairly persistently throughout his term, and he's been doing it with the help of the international community. He politicized the police force. He has, in many ways, neutralized the justice system. As your report noted, he demobilized Parliament. All these things contribute to, and he also had those alliances with the gangs. All of those things increase the ability of criminals to commit all sorts of crimes. It's not certain that was a factor in his assassination, but it's certainly a factor in a huge outbreak in political violence over the last couple of weeks, throughout this year, and over the last couple of years.
What are your great fears for the future then?
The great fears are that, first of all, things could get much worse, that Haiti could devolve into more violence. Another significant fear, though, is that Haiti could take a long time to get back onto the democratic path. One of the things that we're concerned about is that the international community in these situations will often try to pick somebody that they think can lead Haiti out of this crisis. That will not work. The only thing that will work will be helping the Haitian people come up with a Haitian solution to the crisis that has the legitimacy that is perceived as legitimate by the Haitian people.
And you don't think that any outside intervention could help Haiti achieve that aim? The U.S. State Department already publicly stating its support for stability in Haiti?
Certainly outside intervention can help, but it has to be done right. Haitians are deeply skeptical of outside intervention, in a large part based on their experience over the last 17 years with the UN missions. The UN mission came in 2004, not to bring peace, but to consolidate a coup d'etat. It was involved in political arrests. It was involved in large-scale sexual abuse and exploitation. It introduced cholera to Haiti and lied about it. And the United States has supported President Moise, as has the UN. So Haitians are deeply skeptical. I think that the international community can play a constructive role, but it's going to have to work hard and very honestly to earn the trust of the Haitian people.
Brian, really appreciate the analysis. Thank you so much indeed. Brian Concannon speaking to us from Oregon.
I really appreciate you covering it. Thank you.